Hey gamers, welcome back. It's your boy, Jimblo Jimby. I'm back at it again with another stream of building this doghouse. And you may say to yourself, well, this is a strangely sized doghouse, to which I can say, you mistreat your dog because you don't give them a very nice doghouse. But I do not mistreat my dogs. Also, I have more of them than you do. In Minecraft, that is, I have some. Like, if we go over here to look at the dog, I have a sea of dogs. Me and Bard each got one of each kind of dog, except for the Arctic kind of dog, because getting an Arctic dog is, like, apparently completely impossible. But we have all these dogs, so we're making a doghouse for them. By the way, on the release of the patch where they added the dogs, the game simply did not work. It was incredible the degree to which it did not work. Um, like, we had, I think, at least 4 dogs disappear between server crashes. Like the server would crash and the dogs would disappear, so I'd have to respawn them, and the same dogs would do the same thing again, and I'd just be like, I am gonna kill. I'm furious. Mad Max Furious. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna be building, I think, is this wall here. We're gonna need tough, mossy brick, stone brick. We already have each of one of those on hand, so I just need to get more of each. Mossy, stone brick. I think I'll make 2 more stacks of tough. I was remembering this one time I watched Pat Rothfuss play Minecraft, and I was like, damn. I wish I had fans who would watch me play Minecraft. And lately I've been watching Brandon Sanderson's podcast with Dan Wells, which is called Intentionally Blank. And also watching that, I was just like, it would be so cool if I could sit in a room and be rich and have a producer. Oh, that would be so cool. I mean, it does sound like a hassle sometimes, but I think a hassle is better than working every day. Because for me, I don't think writing every day would actually be that much, even if it was all day. Because I like writing, and I actually do it of my own volition for like at least an hour every day. In fact, my laptop is open next to me, so I was planning on writing before my stream, and then I was like, actually, I'm going to write after my stream. At any rate, I think it would be worth it to write that much, if just to have people who are as excited about world building and stuff as I am, you know. So that's the life of a man with no fans. I would say the closest I have to fans, my boyfriend, which is not very prestigious, because one would expect boyfriends to be your fans, you know. If they're a good boyfriend, they're a fan of what you do. And I make some stuff that's pretty neat, like this castle here. But I would very much enjoy it if this castle was not the coolest thing ever. Just gonna make the floor here real quick. Just a bit ago, my mom was talking to me about the map I'm making right now, and she was like, oh, you could do this and this and this and this to make it look more real. And I was like, God damn it, she's too smart. She's definitely smarter than I am. I really appreciate her, though, because she's like, she gives me the most critical feedback of anyone. I think just because she's a naturally critical person, which I don't mind at all. If I only had a heart. That's gonna take quite some time to make, I was thinking. People who do Minecraft for fun seem like they would have to be miserable doing this game for fun. Or not doing it for fun, doing it as work, it seems like that would be miserable. Because the game is already. I mean, just doing it a couple hours a week already feels like a lot sometimes. Hey Bard, how you doing?
I drink turned into making myself a sandwich.
Yeah. He's an
It's not
alcoholic.
actually a sandwich.
I'm streaming, by the
A
way.
drink of water. I'm
Made your,
addicted to water.
did you make yourself a water sandwich?
I actually made myself a wrap.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
He's a fancy boy. How fancy. It's wild how much of this I can get done in a short period of time, given that sometimes it feels like it takes a million years to make anything in this.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been streaming for 5 minutes and I've already finished a corner of the.
I already finished the gas.
Yeah, doghouse is done. I inherited my mother's industrial spirit.
Mm. I should make a shower, but I don't know where to put it.
Oh wow, we got spam. Let's see if I can hear it. Suspicious user, harasser, restricted.
What?
This user who just said cheap viewers on this website this user was flagged as a likely harasser by the system today.
Oh. I didn't get a, I didn't even see anyone pop up in chat.
Yeah, well, I think you have to approve their message to show up for it to actually show up if they're tagged as likely harasser. That's a good system. I didn't know they had that system.
I couldn't tell for the last 20 times.
Sorry?
It's probably something only mods can view. And also, like, the system, I didn't know it existed until now because it missed the other 20 times that happened.
Yeah.
Ah. Biscuit.
Maybe they just added it or something.
Is it because I got the game set to Australian?
What's wrong?
The Minecraft cookie is called a biscuit.
Set to the English version. Oh, do you want to know something neat I found out that I didn't know before, but it's really obvious?
Hmm.
Apparently, if you ask a person from like Germany or something, oh, do you speak English? They might say, I speak English, but I don't speak American. Because it's hard enough to tell English and the American accent and the English accent apart that some people can only do one or the other.
Huh.
Which I think is pretty cool.
So they can understand English people, but they can't understand American people?
Yeah, or it might be the opposite way. They're like, I can understand Americans, but not the English.
That's fair.
Which is fair because nobody can understand the English. Baffling.
The Irish and Scottish, though, very easy to understand.
Yeah. I think sometimes Scottish people are really difficult to understand, but I don't have any personal experience with Scottish people.
It's just anyone with a heavy accent. It'd be hard to understand a heavy Australian accent.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't understand my accent most of the time. Well, not most of the time, but sometimes.
That is true, I suppose.
I feel like going on an adventure.
What do you want to go do?
I don't know.
You're like, take me to the Rocky Mountain right now. Stop the stream.
Take me home.
Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah.
What was that? Oh, I was watching a video about Mrs. Doubtfire, and someone talked about the song by Aerosmith. Dude looks like a lady, and I'm like, what's the origin for that song? And it was one of the singers or band members of Aerosmith mistook the guy from Motley Crue as a woman, and that's like literally the whole song. I was like, why did you make a song about a joke amongst your friends? I mean, it makes sense, but yeah.
Maybe he just had like a crush on this woman and he realized he was a guy.
Yeah, it was literally like, oh, this woman is so hot, and then someone was like, no, that's just the fucking guy from Motley Crue.
And he was like,
He's
God
like,
damn it. He was like, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna go hit on this guy real quick.
Yeah.
And did I show you that one clip that was going around on Twitter where it was like, I'm a man, and then he was like, oh, nobody's perfect.
Oh yeah, that one's a
Uh,
classic.
I love that. It's so funny to watch. I love the guy's reaction to it when he says that too. Just like, did you really just say that?
The other guy's just happy to be there.
Yeah. He does look a little annoyed by the other guy just like going on with his complaints, which I would get because if I was in that position where I was like, I want to marry you, and then the guy was like, but I'm this, and also this, and this, I'd be like, shut up. Like, have you ever dated someone who's super insecure and they couldn't go stop going on about like how much they suck?
Probably. Most of my memories are gone.
Of who?
In recent years, no. I mean, fucking probably one of the women that I dated was probably like that.
Yeah, Ellen
I don't
was
want
like
to think
that.
about it. Yeah. I mean, and that's just because he was just giving you the warning of his true flaws.
It's just weird to me when someone's aware of that about themselves and then it's like, well, I'm gonna be horrible anyway.
Yeah, don't think about it. It's weird. Where is the dungeon that we found?
uh, you mean the trial dungeon?
Yeah, which direction was that in?
I'll show you. I'll just come back and show you.
Okay.
Gotta say, being able to use the elytra, if solely for the purpose of getting down from high places, is really convenient.
Definitely the last two guys I dated were very insecure, but I don't think they really talked about it. Well, I mean, fucking Icarus did.
And did he fly into the sun, or
Oh, pretty much. He kind of like burnt out and crashed and died. I wonder if he's still alive.
exploded? Yeah.
Good check.
You
Oh, it's
could
unlocked.
go check if he exploded.
Yeah.
Here's the dungeon.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't even
Thank
get the
you.
potion. Oh, I'm gonna get the potion and I'll be back.
Thank you. I think
Thank
if you wanted to make builds with these blocks, you could definitely just come by and harvest all the blocks and make builds. Because the blocks are really cool.
I mean, we can just make all this. It's just copper and tough.
That's true, but it's already fixed copper, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, like waxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun to do it. He's going to get me! Ah,
I'm gonna
crap!
fucking get you. Run! Run!
Oh
Yeah,
no, don't do
I got
that.
you. Are you afraid?
I'm so scared.
So scared. Bard, do you want to know how I used to do, how I used to do streams where I was drawing and also by myself?
For hours on end, or?
Yeah. Like, do you want to know how I used to do those?
Yeah, tell me.
So I would put on my, I would, like, still have my aux cord plugged into the computer, but then I wouldn't be listening to it. I would have my headphones on, listening to something on my phone,
Oh.
or I would just turn off the volume on everything from my computer. Because, like, a lot of the time if I'm doing something boring, like just drawing for hours, it's only boring if you can't listen to anything or watch anything while you're doing it. The problem being that if I'm streaming, I'm not going to be listening or watching to anything. Because the stream volume only, there's only one option for stream volume, and it's all desktop audio or none. You can't just play, like, just the stuff from this screen. It has to be all of it or none.
Oh, okay.
Which is baffling to me, and I don't know why it isn't a feature to just have, like, oh, play it from this window but not this one. I can't do that. I'm willing to bet
No,
you
he's
can do
still
that in
alive.
OBS. Sorry, bro?
He's still alive.
Good for him. I think Ellen is still alive. Sometimes I see that he's, like, played a Steam game recently. Let me check. Yeah, yeah. He's still alive. Played a Steam game 2 days ago.
Okay.
Which makes me wonder why he hasn't returned my fucking books yet.
The whole.
Yeah.
Has he even read the message?
I have no idea because there's no read function on my phone.
No. Kill.
It's actually funny because there's also no like message for there's no like function for messages on my phone. So if somebody likes a message on their phone, it just shows up as a text message to me that says liked and then the whole text of the message.
Oh yeah. The same thing happens to me when I text someone with an iPhone. They just like my message, and it's just like, dude, liked. I'm like, okay,
I think
cool.
that might be a function for like Apple phones or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I've never used an Apple phone, obviously. Well, I've never had one. I've probably used one at some point, just like somebody else's phone that I was grabbing onto as a child.
Scrobble onto it.
Yeah. It is funny
I suppose.
how a lot of being entertained for me as a small kid was like watching movies or just like
Oh, my phone's updated and it doesn't say it anymore. They actually had a reaction, but also it was really weird because my old manager did like a love heart react to something that I said, and it
yeah.
was just like a massive flash went on the screen and then disappeared. I was like, it's
Oh,
not
that
supposed to
is
happen.
really weird. In my brain it would just be like reacting and it just like shows up as an emoji where it's like you thought this and then it just stays there like it's a message.
Oh, am I going blind? What the fuck?
What is it?
Oh, the enemies just aren't spawning. They're like invisible.
Well, I had one in my area.
Oh, they're wraiths. Okay.
Oh, wait, the new kind of enemy?
No, they're like the weird skeleton thingies.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. They like disappeared out of existence. Oh, this fucking wall creature's gonna get me.
I'm always disappearing out of existence.
No. This is why I don't take the schizophrenia medication.
Oh my god, he left me.
Oh god, it did the thing, I think slowness zooms your camera in or something.
It does do that, doesn't it?
I got like mad tunnel vision.
I think the texture of the walls looks pretty okay.
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It gave me a cooked pork chop as a reward.
Oh, fun. It's like, do you want some food, buddy? Here's some food.
You fucking hungry, boy?
Are you a hungry boy? And you're like, maybe, I don't know.
Okay, me more pork chop.
Give me methamphetamines.
Oh, that's not good.
This is always happening, is the issue.
Yeah, especially in our modern society.
You know, especially in this day and age.
Wee.
What's your favorite song from Cats the Musical?
I'm trying to remember the name of the fucking stupid cat.
Rum Tum Tugger.
Maybe.
That's a good name
Or
for a
it's
gay porn.
I was thinking about the I like my pork, my meat pulled, my butt rubbed, or whatever it was. But it's like I like my meat sandwich, or like I forgot what I was gonna say,
I
but it
do
was like
like
on lines of
meat.
that. Like, um, it's the one that's like the railway cat.
I think that is Rum Tum Tugger.
Is it Rum Tum Tugger?
I think so.
Isn't that the fucking Jason Derulo cat?
I have no idea who Jason Derulo is. He could be Rum Tum Tugger for all I know.
I mean, memory's just good, but that's a cop out if you say that one.
Yeah, I was going to say Memory because that's actually the only one I've ever listened to. Uh, Huge musical fan, by the way. I think the best musical I've ever seen is Les Mis, which is not surprising because I've seen like 3 musicals and that was one of them. Have you seen that many musicals, Bart?
I've seen quite a few.
Time after time.
Scrimbleshanks. Is it Scrimbleshanks?
It's something like that. Skimbleshanks. It's Skimbleshanks.
Yes.
It's Strumblo
Yes, it's
Bumblo.
Skimbleshanks.
Skimbleshanks
The
the
railway
Railway
cat.
Cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another thing.
I've
Random
seen
examples. Yeah.
many a musical. I've seen my skin peel off, my face rip off. No.
And in the
What was I
musical
saying?
too.
I saw. Why isn't that not done? Are those dead forever? Oh, that's disappointing. Um, if I had a brain, I would think.
If I had a brain, I would think. Doesn't that sound like something somebody would say in one of those like teenage songs from the 2000s?
Yeah, it sounds like a Nirvana song.
Did you like my impression of that genre, by the way?
What grunge?
Where I went like, is
Yeah,
that a good impression?
that is good.
Also,
That's a
is
good
that what
grunge.
grunge is?
Really. Grunge is Nirvana and Blur, but they do this song too. It's like, oh well, yeah, it's grunge music. There's a lot to it, but yes, it's American grunge music. You know this song? You know the song called "Song 2" by Blur?
No.
It kind of just sounds like someone swinging. You know it because it starts off, which is very popular. But the song originally was a parody of American grunge music and became one of the top grunge songs of the year. So it's like, oh, whoops.
He stays winning.
You don't specifically say that song in satire, people will just be like, ah, this is real.
Yeah, so real and
Also,
true.
when it comes to parody music, like 99% of the time, people that enjoy that genre will be like, hell yeah, I love this song, it's not a parody. There's been many a time where people say, you can just make a song that sounds like this and people will like it, and then they do.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I was literally like, this song is sad, but you won't listen to the lyrics, you just like, I'm just got a
But you
beat, and yes,
motherfuckers are gonna dance when it starts.
and it worked, because
Yeah.
the song is very popular.
I mean, it sounds incredible.
Exactly.
If someone did not dance listening to it, they would have to be insane.
Insane in the membrane.
Just like me, for real.
What's the other one that did that? Oh, there's another one that's they were saying that American pop songs, because in Italy a lot of American pop songs were getting very popular. People like, you could just make anything that sounds like one with gibberish words and people would still like it, and it became like one of the top played songs in Italy at the time.
It was just them, like, making sounds that sounded like grunge.
I think it's a bunch of words in an American accent that are Italian that just make no sense out of context.
Oh my god.
Or in context and out of context just make no sense. I'd have to find the original context of the song for you.
That is funny.
It does sound pretty fire though, given that. But yeah, it happens all the time.
Why is it on fire?
Huh?
Why is it on fire?
I don't know. It's like, don't got the wilder. But in terms of musicals that I've seen, I saw The Producers, which was nice. Then the same people did another one, which was Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and that one was kind of terrible.
You didn't
I
like
switched it out
Priscilla,
and do
Queen
way
of the
better.
Desert?
I like the original, but like the production that I saw was not that great.
What was bad about it?
It was just like low quality, and like I feel like there wasn't enough training for the people that did it.
Yeah. See, the production I saw of
And
Les
it
Mis
was
was like the opposite of that. or I can't imagine anyone doing a better character
And
than
it was confusing. There's a trans woman in the show, and they obviously didn't use a trans woman because, you know,
was it this
that would be
one?
the right thing to do. Yeah, they used a cis man to portray a trans woman in the thing, which I mean is probably fine if you're like a few years ago, but like it's theater, you will find a trans woman. It's not hard.
Yeah.
With a trans man in the production, I don't understand like how they should. Like obviously you can employ trans people. I don't understand why you can't just go find a trans woman.
Go into the street. You know that one video I showed you that was like a trans woman saying, if you're wondering how to find other trans women, here's a lot of great spots. And she's just
I
like,
sent you that one, didn't I?
did you send me that one? I think I might have sent it.
Yeah.
But it was like, if you're wondering how to find other trans people, here's a lot of great spots. You can find us in a coven, in a
Yes.
high cave, in the desert. That's another good spot.
And there's like a very specific instructions, like if you go this way, you'll find the Twilight Forest or something.
And if you take a left of the Twilight Forest, you have to talk to a gremlin who will instruct you to go 70 feet to the left and 100 feet to the right, and then you have to climb up this tall cliff. The cliff isn't there
Oh,
right
boy.
now, but if you follow the instructions, it will appear, so don't worry about that.
Yes. All of her videos are amazing. There's like one where she's talking about something. I don't remember what it was, but she like the real ADHD moment happens, and she just goes on about talking about getting food from the food bank and sharing with the neighborhood or something. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like I understand exactly what she's talking about, but at the same time, like a girl, I was lost for a minute there. What the fuck is happening?
The psychotic medication is wearing
It's like it's not about the hormones, it's not about the facial surgeries, it's about nutrients. It's about food groups, omega-3. And then she goes on like I got a really good deal for like chicken here.
Oh.
I don't eat them, but I gave them to my neighbors. It's just like where did
That's
this
really
come
funny
from?
though.
It is really funny.
Uh,
It's such a good video, and it's just like, yo, where are you going?
it's all
Look
about
back.
the basic food group. So true.
Nutrients.
So
Care for
true.
yourself.
I think eating well is difficult, and I think the problem is that eating well is something that people will constantly tell you different things about, right?
Yeah.
It's like in order to eat well, you have to eat meat. You have to eat so much meat. Whereas I try to eat as little meat as possible because I think meat is bad for the environment for people to eat a lot.
That's fair. So eating well involves like a lot of things, and I think eating well is also marketed to be something that it's not. Where people are like, "Oh, you need to eat well," which is just code for me saying, "Ah, you should buy our product.
I am so full of product.
Buy product. Product good for you."
This product will make your vagina explode. This is good for you.
It's like there is a way of eating. Like you can just eat nothing but broccoli for all your days and feel like shit, but it's not gonna be healthy for your body.
No, I will prove you
That's
wrong.
poison. Okay.
Eat nothing but broccoli for the rest of my
Please
life.
don't.
I'm not
I will
going.
cry. Because you will die in like a week.
This morning I had, well, not this morning. I had a smoothie this morning, and then I had a salad and a PB&J. And right now I'm having cranberry juice, which is not good for you, but which I love desperately.
It's not bad for you. It's got antioxidants in it. That's pretty good for you.
The amount of sugar is not
It's
good
all
for you.
well, probably not, but like it's all in moderation, like a bunch of other things. You'll be fine.
So fucking moderate.
Oh my god. Did I get more bricks? I don't know what a brick is. Bricked up on God for real.
Thank you for saying it, so I didn't have to.
I knew what you were gonna say. Someone saving. Okay, so what I did see, which was really good, was Rocky Horror. Rocky Horror Live, very nice. I like that one. That was good.
Because you're gay.
Scene producers, scene that one. I feel like I saw another one, but I don't remember what.
Bard, can you come and sleep with me so that the demons will leave me alone?
Oh, uh, I may be lost in the Nether Realm. By nether realm, I mean this small little area which I found the portal and we're fine.
Okay. Oh wait, I can just sleep while you're in there. While you're in the nether,
What?
that is. I can sleep while you're in the nether.
Oh, I'll tell you when I'm in the nether.
Okay, tell me. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me, go on, fool me.
This might be the right way. I feel like the portal's coming up ahead.
Grizzly, grizzly, pretend that you're grizzly.
Ah, yeah, I found the portal.
You're in a dark tunnel?
Yeah, I can't see shit.
Are you in?
Alright, I'm in.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Why are you covered in
Skeletons. There's so
Every
many
day my
skeletons.
husband comes home.
I wanted to sleep in the bed with you, so I'm like, no, don't go to bed. I was in the nether when you said, oh, I can just do that. I'm like, no.
Untrue, you cannot.
22 seconds is bad. I'm in trial. Crazy.
It's crazy. Okay, so we're 30 minutes in, I've gotten one whole wall done, so that's pretty
It's pretty impressive. I collected a bunch of slime.
good. You would do that, wouldn't
And as you can see, many arrows and bones.
you? Well, it's good that you're collecting the slime, because that is useful for redstone. And all of the redstone that we're always doing, that is. Right, Barb?
Yes. I make many redstone contraptions.
Indeed, I too have redstoned a time again, on occasion.
My wife left me.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. I remember seeing something about Glenna again recently, which is very funny.
Who?
Graham Linehan.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
massive transphobe, but people will make fun of him for having a wife or something. For not
Yeah.
having children.
Or his wife leaving
Oh,
him.
oh no. Yeah, that's the one. But there was another one where some famous person that does the Tim and Eric show was like, "Oh, that fucking creature wants to be my friend, and I hate him." But damn, get wrecked.
This battlement I'm
Someone
doing right now isn't going to be very tall, so that's going to take less time to build.
he brought it up because somebody said to him, "It's like, oh, you friends with this guy because you replied to his tweet once or something," and he's like, "God, no, it's disgusting."
It's really weird how on the internet people. I think internet harassment does have something to do with people like growing in, um, being like if someone one time sees a tweet J.K. Rowling does that doesn't have anything to do with trans people, which is rare nowadays, but like she used to tweet about other things, and like likes one of her tweets, and somebody says, "Oh my God, Mark Ruffalo just liked one of J.K. Rowling's tweets. We all have to like yell at him that he's are you transphobic?" And it's like, Jesus Christ, that's a lot to like put up with, right? Even if it's coming from
Yeah,
people
that's
who just
also
want to
not
make
gonna
sure that
help.
yeah, it's not yeah, even if it's coming
There's
just
a way to calmly approach someone and be like, hey, this person isn't very nice. That works.
yeah,
But like being like, why would you do that? Like that's not gonna help you.
yeah.
That's gonna push someone in the opposite direction.
And Mark Hamill got like every time he would like a tweet by someone who had said something transphobic for unrelated reasons, people would just be like, "Mark Hamill, are you gonna kill all of us?" And be like, "Oh my god, hey, you're never gonna guess. I got another likely harasser,
Oh,
and they
this
have
sounds familiar.
and it's another bad person. So I'm gonna block. And one second, my mother is yelling."
The bugs are coming for me. Okay, well, I feel like I just wasted a bunch of time and I need to figure out what I'm doing with my time. Oh, maybe make something. Maybe. Hmm. Oh. The bug people are coming. Pew 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 pew. Hmm. Humna, 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 humna. Umlaut. It's got an orchard. Or not a statue or something. Oh, like a tree house. That requires wood. Like a big rectangle. Crazy. Oh, that's a good idea. We'll do that. Yes. Where'd that go?
He's back.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah,
Theorizing.
my it turns out that the amount of time you're supposed to leave stuff in the dehydrator is about 12 hours. It was in there for a week,
Oh, oops.
which I didn't know. And the reason I didn't know this is that when my mom was explaining this to me, there were two different things I needed to do the same day, and one of them was you need to check all of the jars of tomato sauce and like see if all the lids are sealed. And she was like, "Do that tomorrow morning." And I was like, "Okay." And I didn't end up doing it that tomorrow morning because my mornings are usually the. I mean,
You're
all
running late for work.
no, it wasn't that I would have run late for work. It's just that I usually don't do that much in the morning because I'm so anxious about getting my writing and drawing done for the day. And then at night, often I'm in the same position, so I don't tend to get a lot done on the weekdays because I'm just like tired and I don't know, and I would like
Yeah.
want to do the things that are gonna like my career better. So I forgot to do that, but what I didn't realize is that on the same day she also told me, "Oh, you should take the stuff out of the dehydrator." And I think when I heard her talking, I thought she was just talking about the uh the jars. So she was like, "Do these tomorrow morning." And I think I heard her say that, and what I heard her say was, "Do the things in the jars tomorrow morning." And what she meant was, "Do all of this tomorrow
Yeah.
morning." And I'd like completely forgotten about the food dehydrator because I mean, I'm used to, as a kid, it sitting there for like days and days and her doing stuff with it all the time. So in my brain,
Yeah,
it's like,
that's
oh,
fair.
that's that thing that's there that mom does stuff with, but I don't do anything with.
That's fair, okay.
Yeah, so that's why I was sitting and pumping hot air into the house for a week.
Nice. Anyway, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that high of a temperature. What turned into fucking ash?
What?
What dehydrated to the point of like
It
never possibly being rehydrated?
No, that's not the point. It was basil leaves, so there's not like a point where
Oh,
you can dehydrate them too far.
I
Um,
know. I was just joking. It's like it's been hit with the force of 1,000 suns for a fucking 3 weeks.
yeah, there's just nothing left of it. Um,
Yeah,
it was basil leaves. They're fine. They're just
yeah.
dry, which is what they're supposed to be anyway. So
They're just a little sad.
yeah. Um, so that was why I ran up and down the stairs 3 times, and then also the fact that I had clothes in the washer and dryer that were finishing up, and one of the roommates wants to use the washer and dryer, so my mom was like, so instead of the roommate asking me, my mom asked me, and I was like, okay, I gotta go do that. She's stopping
Yeah.
by to fix the shower, or install a new shower, rather.
Yeah.
Finally, that was my mom.
Wow, always tearing shit up.
Yeah, she comes back. I'm really glad she does this because fucking I don't know if I have. First of all, I don't know how to do any of this stuff, and she didn't know how when she started owning a house either. The way she figured it out was looking it up until like she could do it. Um, but second of all, I have a really hard time getting things done because my brain is so slow, and I always feel like I'm in a lot of stress. So I'm like, well, I gotta get my drawing done first, and then by the time my drawing's done, I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
I think the fact that for work I can't do the thing that I consider my profession is part of why I'm so weird.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? What do you think I mean?
So you say for work, you're stressed because you can't do the thing that you want to be your
My profession,
profession.
the thing I am professional about is writing,
Yes.
and I can't do that for work. So
Yeah.
instead of doing that all day, I have to do
Okay.
something else all day. So that by the
Yeah.
time it's time for me to do my profession, I don't have any time left.
Okay. That's what I thought you meant, but I'm like, are you sure?
Like, this one crazy bitch.
You bastard. I'm in a dark tunnel and I can't see shit. I'm gonna tell I'll be back.
Okay.
That's how the song goes, right?
Use toilet Maxine. That's how the song goes. He's toilet Maxine. I was watching Brandon Sanderson and Dan Burns podcast, and I think it's given me a bit better of an idea how to like host entertainment because I don't usually watch streams and I don't usually. I think when people watch streams, they watch them for the gameplay or whatever, but I don't do any interesting gameplay. It's just me talking while I'm doing something boring most of the time. It's not like interesting to watch then, so the point is it has to be interesting to listen to. And I think I think the problem is that nobody really, like, nobody who I'm not talking to while I'm streaming likes listening to me. Bard likes listening to me, but I don't think anybody else would, because it's not like I have fans at Bard. My mom probably wouldn't even listen to these because she'd have better things to do. She'd be living, laughing, laughing. So he's just so much stone, holy shit. I mean, here's the thing though. A decent portion of it is done at this point. It is funny watching someone like Brandon Sanderson give his, just like talking about stuff. And I really like, I think part of the reason I really like listening to him is that he's good at presenting his opinions, because a lot of the show is just him talking about his opinions on media, actually. Like, part of the point is just that he's like sitting there and chatting with the buddy. So a lot of it's just him talking about his opinions on media, and because he's a storyteller, like a professional one, he can like analyze media in a way that feels pretty nice to listen to. Especially like he's not very negative, which is good, even about things he doesn't like. So that's nice to listen to. And he also is like one of those guys that finds bad movies really funny to watch. And I'm not like that. I mean, I don't even watch that many movies to begin with. By the way, earlier when I was talking to Barton, I was like, well, if Mark Hamill did this thing, I don't even know if Mark Hamill is on Twitter. But the person I was thinking of is not Mark Hamill. I said Mark Ruffalo, but I meant Mark Hamill. Because Mark Hamill does like go on Twitter and like a J.K. Rowling tweet that has nothing to do with everything else she talks about, and everybody's yelling at him for it. And it's like, he just liked a tweet, guys. Can we calm down? Ugh. And personally, I don't think there's much of a slippery slope to go from like liking a tweet to instantly becoming a terrible person. I think people can pick up conspiracy theories that way, but I think if you're a famous person, you probably have someone who's like hired to just inform you about things so you don't act like an idiot. And then J.K. Rowling, I'm guessing, fired that person or never had one in the first place. But I think most famous people, especially people in Hollywood, probably do. Listen up to the room. My bad. Something I find funny about, something I find funny about the, something I find funny about listening to the podcast by Dan and Brandon. I was gonna say Dan and Brian, but that's just Ninja 630. Something I find funny is they'll talk about like, oh, my friend J.J. Abrams, and it's just like, what do you mean your friend J.J. Abrams? Why are you friends with J.J. Abrams? it's funny because they talk about not being like close enough to Hollywood, they're not close to the publishing industry, but it's like, but you're a lot closer than I am, for instance. I live in the Midwest. There's nothing anywhere near here that's like a big media thing, right? And Utah is quite close to big media things. Even if you have to go through like Nevada to get there, it's still quite close. At least on the like scale of things in the Midwest, where it's like, oh, let's go on a day trip to a waffle place that's 10 hours away because we want to get nice waffles, and that's like just what it's like living in the Midwest. I'm a Midwest girl. I love to be in the Midwest. I do actually like living here. I think I would like it more in the mountain time zone because I like snow, but I don't really like uh, the thing we get here, which is the snow accompanied by slush. uh, there's a lot of the snowy time of year here happens, and then most of the year is not snow, but just like it's not. What am I thinking of? It's like instead of it being the snow, it's just slush that's on the ground all the time, and it's not very pleasant because I really like snow. So having it be slush instead kind of makes me sad. And that's the cool thing about Colorado is that the snow shows up and then leaves, and the only thing you have left after the snow is gone is just water, and then it snows again, and then the snow leaves, but it doesn't like stick around as slush, like frozen slush for like 9 years there, which it does here. Also, today I was looking at Google Maps with the satellite view, which just shows how everything looks in real life, bird's eye view type thing, and I found that really cool to see because it's really neat how specifically I was paying attention to how mountains tend to have water near them or like more greenery near them because of ice caps and stuff like that. Because I'm drawing a map right now where that's a relevant issue. My mom pointed out that it doesn't look very realistic, and I was like, okay, I will revise the map. This is why I need my mom to look at every artwork, or she's gonna be like, Axel, I drew it wrong. She's not mean to me at all. She's just like, you could make this better. And I'm like, God damn, she's right. She knows her business, and her business is not writing, but she still can do it pretty good. She's just smart in general, I think. I love my mommy. Let's do that. Uh, yeah, keep it completely lit up. We're gonna do
Oh
this
my
one.
god,
What happened?
I'm back.
You're back. My neck, my back.
My neck, my back, my big fat rat. Come here. Sorry, I picked you up weird.
What big fat rat?
Is this not funny?
Just funny.
I know this not funny.
What's her opinion on the matter?
She thinks, what the hell? Why'd I get picked up?
Yeah, she's like,
More
what the
importantly, why did you pick me up so weird and hasty?
And she used those exact words. She called me weird and hasty.
Yeah.
Never read.
Better than white and pasty, I suppose.
If anyone's white and pasty, it's Persephone.
That is true. I don't think she's pasty.
How could a rat be pasty?
Oh, no, she's hairy. She's white and hairy.
Yeah. She's just like me for real.
She is alabaster.
Oh.
Are you an alabaster disaster? No. You are a precious little princess. Queen. The white queen of all rats. You have a scab on your back, I believe, from that bitch Tetley, isn't it?
The white woman of all rats.
Oh, she's so mean to you.
Why does Tetley like fighting?
I don't know. She's a bitch. Bit my fingers today.
Uh,
She's
she's mentally ill. No.
Yes, that is true. I can see her gluttonous being eating from the dry food bowl right now. I invite you for a cessation of hostilities. Oh, gluttonous one.
So when you feed your rats, you just feed them like produce, do you?
Well, today they had bean sprouts, cucumber, corn, and carrots, I think, maybe. But they can have pretty much everything there is. Sometimes they have chicken, rice, pasta, mostly greens though. Apple, blueberries, lots of blueberries. They like the blueberry.
And if you had a male rat,
Chocolate.
would you feed him like pure protein?
Yeah, nothing but fried chicken, not fried chicken, boiled chicken and rice.
Like this rat's gonna go fall.
If we have like a roast chicken or something, I pull apart the bones and I give them the bones. They can chew on them for calcium. It's good for their teeth and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And there's chicken on that. And then I have chicken patties, which are like a chicken burger that is for them. Where I just cook it for them, cut them into small little cubes, and they just eat that.
What in the
As a
wild
little
would they
treat.
eat that would give them like
Everything.
no. I mean, would they hunt
Oh.
anything? Like, would they just eat insects to get their
I
nutrients,
thought
or
they
would they
eat
just
bugs
like
and worms. Or like a scavenge a dead animal.
yeah,
They're not really gonna eat. They're not like carnivorous.
like me?
They don't eat. Yeah, unlike you.
Hmm.
They don't eat meat that often.
Yeah.
But if there was like, I mean, they do probably would eat something alive, I guess. If it was slow enough to not run away,
I mean, Tiffany, obviously, but
I don't think Tiffany would eat anything that's moving. She's so tame. She has no survival skills.
hey, what's she gonna do when she moves out of the house?
I don't know. I want to take her with me. She's so pretty.
I mean, you
Had her for
didn't.
so long.
Yeah, I would say do bring her with you when you move here if you want to.
I don't think it would be good. Taking them off. Also, Mum needs something to look after. Even though she's got a dog, she probably wants the rat still.
Yeah,
Tiffany is like is her rat quotation marks.
yeah,
It's also like I don't think a rat would enjoy travel
that's
because I
probably
don't
true.
think they would let me have it in the coach as much as they should because it's a service animal. It's very important.
Yeah, if you're like,
And
if I don't
she's
have Tiffany with
pretty
me,
old.
I am going to start killing.
Yeah, exactly.
How many bodies do you want on this plane? Schizophrenic service animal. The animal is schizophrenic.
Yes.
Juicy dudes.
Maybe.
I mean, she does see me occasionally. She can recognize me in the thing, so.
Yes. She has red eyes and people call her a demon, so I guess we share that uh
She's just like me for
friendship.
me.
Oh god.
I mean, I had red eyes in pictures of me when I was a little kid because I have blue eyes.
Everyone has red eyes.
So true, sweetheart, so true.
There's some things you can't live beyond.
Like the murder of thousands.
Yeah. I want to make you feel joy.
I'm honestly shocked there's not millions at this point.
Millions and billions.
Billions even,
Perhaps more.
perhaps.
7 vaginas.
7 vaginas? Why are there 7 vaginas?
It's I don't know. It's Neil Cicerega, I think.
I don't know who that is.
He's a famous musician on the internet, but it's one of the things that he did is like a. It's like the Little Mermaid, but she has like 8 legs or something. I don't remember. I don't know how to tell you this.
Is this the anything and everything all the time guy?
No, that's Bo Burnham, but yes, basically the same thing.
It's Boba. That song is so annoying. Ugh.
This song is very annoying. I was thinking about how to test it. Did you
Speaking
know
of
that you used to
that.
like it?
What?
Who did you know that used to like it?
Lith.
Of course, that Lithuanian would like that.
Yeah, it's like that. Kind of fucked up just indeed. I honestly think it would be really funny if I saw him in some kind of weird scenario you wouldn't, or some kind of weird scenario where you would absolutely expect him to be there, but not me and him at the same time, like a gay club.
Because that's the like set for a gay porno.
Yeah. Specifically, I was thinking of like the Brandon Sanderson con. It would be funny if me and him just were both there at the same time. Funnier though if we were both there and didn't see each other.
Oh, like passing ships in the night.
Yeah.
Even funnier if you see him and then mail pictures of himself at the convention to him.
That's some kind of shit you would do, Bart.
With vaguely threatening notes at the bottom. Aye. Hey, get the fuck off, my rat. I will kill you. You beast.
Is
You stop
Tetley,
that.
is Tetley
Don't bite
beginning
me.
to kill?
She's tasting the baby.
Why is she tasting the baby?
She's tasting the baby.
Oh, chasing. I was like,
Grooming it.
tasting the baby.
She's not tasting the baby. Get off. Get off. You stay over here.
What the-
Stay away from the baby.
Which,
Stay away from the baby.
which rat is the baby?
It's Tisiphone.
I don't think Tisiphone's a baby.
She is. She's the baby. Come here, baby. Hello. I love you. I love you, Tisiphone. Nah. See, look. I kiss her. Not you, though. I don't kiss you, Tetley, because you're a cow. You're a little bitch. Oh, look. Oh. Mwah. Kiss Lily. Yes, Lily.
There's something really funny to me about you calling a rat a cow, which is traditionally something you would call a woman to be misogynistic.
I'm misogynistic to my rat. Yes.
Misratistic.
Oh, don't crawl into the shirt. Millie, don't crawl up the fucking wall. Why? You see a distraction? You're like, ah, yes, this is my time. Okay. Huh? Baby,
This is so funny to listen to.
like, yeah, Tilly, get in the fucking cage. Millie, get in the cage. Who is on me? I think Lily? Hey. Yes, it must be. Safely, I'm gonna give you a cage. Mwah. There you go. Go back into the cage.
How are you giving the rat a kiss but not me?
Because I can't grab you with 2 hands right now.
You can only grab me with one hand.
There you go, Lily. You can go back in the cage. Millie, stop trying to climb the cage. Look. Hitley, do you want to kiss? Come here. I'm gonna keep you at the cage for 5 minutes. Okay? 5 minutes starts now. Right.
Why are you keeping Petley out the cage?
Because she needs to calm the fuck down and leave the other rats alone. You better not be chewing on that cable or scream. Or you'll get electrocuted and I'll laugh. She's so evil today. I don't know what's in you. Are you full of fucking evil beans? Huh? Have you been eating the evil beans instead of the good little rat beans? Huh? Or you just always been a bitch? You got a taste of human flesh when I first got you and it hasn't subsided. It's probably making me bald right now.
I'm balding for real. Do you know that
You're a big
one
meanie.
thing about Barack Obama where you can see like a picture of him before and after his presidency, and after his presidency he
Oh,
has like 3 times as much gray hair?
yeah, poor dude.
Yeah,
See, look, Teddy, you can be a nice rat. I'm patting you. You're not biting anyone. You're just hanging out. Good deal.
that's what you think.
Until she strikes. She just jumped in the back of my chair and she's freaking leaped to the fucking Oh no, she jumped in the back of my neck.
I imagine her
No
just
head
like
first.
biting down on her spine, like, "Ah!"
So she was on my back. I'm wearing a hoodie.
Your
So
neck, your
she
back.
was on my back. She's sitting in the hood. She jumps on the back of the chair and then she jumps back, but she's dove head first and her little snout went like down the back of my shirt. And then she crawled back out of it. Because, you're a weirdo like that, aren't you? Poor girl.
Poor rat. Her many victims shall never know peace.
She was supposed to be a feeder rat, but I don't think. Oh, like she got like rescued because the person doing the feeder business decided that they didn't want to do it anymore, so she gave up all her rats. So she probably grew up in a cage with a lot of other rats, and that's why she's so judgmental.
That's why she's so racist.
Yeah, most to other rats that aren't look like her, because she's the only rat that actually has this kind of pattern to it, actually, and fucking fur color. Everyone else is a dipped hooded rat.
Everyone was dipped in chocolate.
Yeah,
Different kinds of chocolate.
different kinds of brown.
Yeah, even her daughter.
My daughter has a brown face. Yes.
Does she ever
She's
harass
so
her daughter?
polite. No, she's nice to her daughter sometimes. Most of the time. She's very protective of her daughter.
Yeah,
But her daughter is the nicest rat ever compared to, or next to Sisyphone. But,
yeah.
what are you doing? You're being weird. You're weird again. No? Can you
You
last
know,
3 more minutes?
a weird
Can
little
you?
freak.
Kisses? Um, yeah, so Billy's nice. She likes to explore, but she's gentle and she comes back and she doesn't want to leave anyway and she'll stay and give you cuddles and let you pat her.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Hetley,
really
on the
fight
other
anyone.
hand, kills
Bentley
regularly.
doesn't. Is very protective of her daughter. It's very bitey, but she
Yeah.
is very sweet when she wants to be. But today, I was just talking to her with the lights off, and I think she was just like, "I will kill you."
She's always doing this, is the thing.
She whispers in my ears at night.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to mind my own business. She's like, "I killed the president." No, we can't do that. We
She
don't even
only
have one
ever.
of those. Where are you from? Like Argentina, Norway. Does Norway even have a president? I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I asked her where's she from, Argentina, and then because she said she's gonna kill the president. I'm like, we don't even have a president.
Wait, who is she?
Technically, she whispers to me in the middle of the night.
Oh, okay, okay.
She whispers things to me. She's like, kill the president. I'm like, we don't even have one of those.
She's like, go to America. She's like, seduce an American man in order to go there and kill the president.
Uh, and I asked, where is she from, Argentina? And I'm like, no, she's from Norway. Got
Yeah,
family from Norway.
she's a Norwegian rat.
Yes, which is funny because they all are.
Yeah. That would be like saying all heathens are African.
I mean, kind of are.
Yeah. In a literal sense,
But
true.
what are they saying? Kissy wissy. I don't know how old rats are. In terms of like genetically. We know that black rats were around during the plague, and then the brown rat outbred them and outcompeted them because fucking black rats are actually really shit. Bad at being a rat. But brown rats are big and fat and tough, and they polite and they work together and they're very smart. They were
Mm.
very smart over like 600 years. I'm gonna open the door. The door isn't even open yet. Look. Okay. Hey, butthead. This way. There you go. Be free. If you fucking fight with your sister again, I'm putting you in the small cage.
I'd go to Batgirl prison.
Yeah. Rats run smart because they've had to evolve around humans.
If only the same would happen to humans.
Yes, this is true. In any such cases, I found an amethyst.
This is always
In the
happening.
quarry. The quarry of stones.
But that would be really cool, actually. If you found an amethyst close to the ground and then, half excavated it so it looked like you were discovering something in a dig.
I just kept like zipping the top of it
Huh?
in layers, like because it's a geode, and I'm like slipping layers off the top of this quarry.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the underground one though, in the mine, the one that's just for mining minerals, not the one that I
The
got
bar.
above ground, because that would look
Oh,
really
can I come and see the amethyst?
Yes.
Okay.
Kill me.
It's funny how our first base is actually farther from spawn than our final base. What?
Yeah,
Okay, where in here is it?
come to the back wall.
Okay, I can see your name tag. Okay.
Oh god.
I'm here.
It's in the back corner over
Oh. I remember. Can't you not tell the difference between deep slate and the amethyst color? Because I
there. Yeah,
remember trying to like show you, oh yeah, you have to mine these blocks to get the thing. And you were like, what blocks are you talking about?
They're similar rocks, but they're not, yes.
You're not blind yet.
No. It was when we were doing the brushing up of the stuff, the suspicious sand blocks and
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
is when I could tell. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I opened a hole. How goes the construction?
The construcciones went pretty well. I have built 4 walls today.
I have built.
Have
That is
built.
quite a lot.
Yeah. So right now I'm doing the 4th wall around the um, west courtyard. There's a north courtyard and a west courtyard.
Car yard.
Our yard.
Yeah, it's my time.
It's gonna be bad time. I'm so hungry.
Oh, EP sleep stuff.
Hungry so.
That's me for real, actually.
You're an EB sleepy boy in an EB sleepy world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too sleepy EP though.
Yeah. I think we'll probably have the stream go for another 45 minutes, so it goes for about 2 hours, and then you can go to bed and I'll keep doing what I do. If that works for you.
If you want it. What?
Well, Bart, if I say if that works for you and your answer is do you want to, you're offloading the responsibility of making a decision about you on
No,
me.
I said, yeah, perhaps if you want to. As in, like, yeah, sure. I can do that.
Okay.
We'll think about it. There's still more time to come.
Just like my peanuts.
Oh god.
There's more peanuts to peanuts. That's what my gay sex professor always said.
You're a professor in that?
Yeah. Trained. Aren't you trained?
What?
I said, aren't you trained?
Oh, no. I've
You're,
never seen that.
you're just
Not
a savant.
professionally. Yeah, I know. I'll be back.
The idea of a gay sex savant is pretty funny. I mean, I think most people are definitional.
Oh, yes. I'll be right back. Oh god.
Lord, he's off. I'm getting called. 1 second.
The bugs, not the bugs. I'm gonna die. Did I make the bridge 2 blocks over or 1 block over the water? There's enough room. Eh. Yeah, I mean, it does look like fun though, which is my only concern. It does look like fun though, which is my only concern. Yeah, I'm not sure they'll allow it. Ah, I found where all those fucking animal noises were. Underneath the church. Yeah. Wait, what? My buttons. Oh, bones. Oh, more bones. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like one season. Oh. What's the point of living if I can't watch gay pirates? Yes. Oh, shit. Ooh. Maybe when I stroke my pencil. Uh, that's singular. Yes, it is very gorgeous. Like you. Oh my god. I'd be up in my gut. I don't know. I haven't seen anything called Principal. I think the Prince of Egypt, though, is very pretty, but I think the story is stupid. Yes. Like Frankenstein's monster or something. Oh. Yes, it's pretty and it's interesting. If Noah could split the Red Sea, then there wouldn't be a fucking problem. Why was just a purple beacon there? That was crazy. Sorry, I'm in the end and there's just a purple beacon for no reason. But no, I haven't. I was like, is there a beacon somewhere? The Yes, the visuals for that were very pretty, which is startling compared to like the rest of the magic showing off and stuff. They're like a lot of the other effects and things in the show are not so brazen or like out there as the parting of the Red Sea is. The FX budget, yeah. Yeah. Flame fireballs look a bit weird though, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can try and make something look realistic and fail, but if you succeed at making something realistic, you'll be fine. No, not realistic. Stylized. Sorry. If you try to make something realistic and you don't succeed, it's a bigger failure than it is if you try to make something stylistic and it doesn't succeed as much. Yeah. What is a penny arcade? Maybe. Yeah, that it was insane when I remember that PAX is from that. But yes. I can't think of what the style looks like from here. I mean, it's just like a normal webcomic, but yeah, it does. Like control alt delete. That's funny though. And Kaladin and some more of Kaladin, and I think if you had it could do great with a bit more of this thing called Kaladin. Is there a way to beat levitation? Or just to wait it out? Will that cancel the effect, or does it just throw me down? Oh, we're too powerful, honey. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Oh, no. I cannot believe it. So I shan't. I shan't my pant. I'm in the bathroom, guys. I'm repeating the one joke that only you and me will ever get. Yes. Yes, I have. Right now, it's the poop's coming out. Would you believe I just jumped from a great height without equipping my fucking elytra? I wouldn't do that. That would be crazy. No, I'm still alive in the end. I have 6 shulk boxes. Shulk shells, sorry. Why is it in a dream? Yeah, that's true. It's just in a dream, ethereal being. The dream pussy. That's, that sounds like a novel. I feel like Dune. No, like you know how Dune has the dreams are just messages from the deep. Yeah, it's that. The deep from the boys. He's the fish guy. The Aquaman. I'm not. I'm blind. I lost my eyes in the wall. In the wall. Yeah. Ew. People go crazy for Pink Floyd, but I really don't think Pink Floyd's that great. Controversial take. Maybe I didn't do enough LSD. Just one LSD. It's probably enough. I've never done LSD before, so I wouldn't know how much LSD is enough to enjoy Pink Floyd. Because like people get high and listen to music, but I just like get high and listen to Hey by Outkast with the low quality version for 3 hours. I did once. I was playing Destiny with the boys, and I was just like, I took an edible to see if they were any good. It was just blasting through my headset, and someone was like, "Are you okay, buddy?" I'm like, "Huh? What's happening?" uh, this is what you'll see if we ever try the marijuana. Give the blank-eyed, glaze-eyed stare. You never was like glassy-eyed. You ever heard the term if someone has glassy eyes, like glassy-eyed stare or a glassy-eyed look? Yeah. Have you actually seen someone with? Huh? Say that again. Ah, yes, of course. How could I make this simple mistake? It was shrinkle, actually. Yes. Well, when you're in like some level of intoxication, your eyes actually do look like they're made of glass. I was like, ugh. It's like it's so wet. True. Enough. Too many. Too many. The internet just gives you access to seeing dead people. Well, I suppose you don't go anywhere that's like particularly bad though. Also, the internet isn't the Wild West that it used to be. Back in my day. I mean, then again, like that being said, is I've seen some shit on Twitter which I would never have seen on like an actual like site that has unregulated media in it, which is wild. Which means like people that are just on Twitter, like kids, can see like a gore video without trying to. But like I used to go on 4chan because there was just like the B board, which was just like the most random shit on the internet. So for the most part, it was harmless anything or just people saying stupid things. But then they'd just be like, "Oh, here's a picture of a dead body." It's like, "Oh, thanks for that." But like, I was already going there with the expectation of seeing something fucked up, rather than just scrolling through Twitter one day and it's like, "Oh, there's gang violence," or like, "There's a child that's been blown up in Gaza." I'm like, why have I been seeing this? So much Gaza stuff that I've been seeing. It's like I understand all just Palestine things in general that like this is very important, but like also yeah. Hmm. I think it's just like too much propaganda. It's like infected the American mind when it comes from people in the Middle East. Don't even see them as human anymore. Like that's the problem. It's happened. Like a lot of the stuff that people didn't know about uh, the Iraq War. It's like just come back to rear its ugly head again. I love going to war and having the generals be like, "Why are we going to war?" and they'd get told to kill more people. Just do it again. It'll be funny. More war crimes will make you sound like a hero. Maybe. Oh yeah, it's very different. But I think the majority of people that go to war don't just want to kill people. Yeah, that's true. But I think they've been sold something that they don't really understand. Especially when you look at the demographics of people that go to war, very young. I remember in one of our history classes, he was showing a photograph of like a bunch of different people, and they were like, "All right, so who do you think of these pictures of people were the people that actually attended, like actually went to war during like any of these times?" And it was like a bunch of just men of different ages. And pretty much no one clicked on the young-looking blokes that would like still look like teenagers. I'm like, no, these people are just 18, and these are the people that went to war. The war wasn't full of grizzled people with their beards and shit. This is a war full of basically children. Like, obviously not children, but baby faces. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Why these little fucking levitating bastards be the ones that give me the fucking infinite inventory box? Why? Do you think you can put Skulker boxes inside of a bundle? You're guessing not? Damn, that'd be funny though, wouldn't it? Because then you can put those bundles in a skulker box. I smash it with the hammer. Yeah. Always doing this. I always smash it with a hammer, yeah. That's usually before the war, though. I haven't done it in a while. You sound done. I think it's time to go home. I don't know why it says I was killed by a shulker when I wasn't even fucking near one. I just jumped off the building on my own volition. The game's like, nah, you got murdered. I'm like, I was not. I was bored. I was on top of the fucking, like, precipice of a tower, and I was like, do I need to be here? I was like, no, I don't. I jumped off. But there was, like, Skulker hit me, like, 10 minutes, not 5, 10 minutes, for, like, way before that. Maybe, like, a minute before I decided to do that. Years. I think I missed. Yeah, I did. My wife. No, I was aiming for the castle with a ender pearl. Yeah. I think this is a castle. And these fucking turrets are interesting. What would you call this? These stairs are cool. I like the way that you go up them and then there are two series of tube. It's so big. I'm feeling it. I wonder how much stone you've gone through. Barely. Ah. Alright. Oh, I color coded mine for you. So I color coded mine for you. Oh my god. I think it's time for sleep, isn't it? Come to bed. Oh. You do it as well. I'm still laughing at that. I can see that on your screen. Oh my god. Got it even? Someone made. Someone made. Someone made custom rats for Sims 4 and they are just orbs. No. Not since the war. It's that my wife died. happy about that one. Yeah, the happiest. Hmm. Well, looking back on it, I would say yes, it does. So you could say, "Oh, oh, I have a brain damage." Oh, yes. No, I just got. Uh, uh, Have you seen the New Zuli video about the Progress at Night and how they have like the sword that's actually two swords? Okay. Anyway, it's just there's the Progress at Night doesn't actually have one sword. Technically, he has two swords, and it uses the model. It just disappears one sword in order to switch weapons like that. But the yeah, but the thing is, the colors they chose for the video were red and blue, and they just posted a tweet like, "I'm sorry, I just realized I gave them fucking Joy-Cons." Yeah, I like how he's like, "I'm so humble," and he's like Kickstarter video where he's like, "I'm so good at this." Yeah. 100 million billion dollars. That is a lot of money. Almost half. Yes. Yeah. My wife. Explode. Um, Yeah, it's kind of funny though. Surely. Um, sounds familiar. Sounds like the one in Gangle maybe. Do it again? Maybe. Is there like a what instrument is it? Oh, maybe it's like the ghost or something. Hmm. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I want to learn to play the violin. I said I want to learn how to play the violin. Yeah. I wasn't. I don't know what's happening. I'm really tired. What did you say to me? What about killing? Oh, okay. See, I was having a dementia moment. And I didn't know it was real, so it's too late. It's too late for me. Yeah, it's really getting sloppy. Ugh. I'm also watching a famous actor do weird crystal stuff. Yeah, yeah, kind of. He's preparing for the moon. Yeah, no, not since the war. That is true. I think you could fix my spine. Oh, thank you. How are you gonna remove it? Just like push it out. Oh, suppose I could do that too. This is the double spoke they always talk about. What? No, this I said, is this the devil's spoke that they're always talking about? You're just like asking people questions like, "Who are you most racist against?" And they think about it for a second. And it's like, oh, I feel like the answer should be like an immediate no, maybe. But they like really think about it. It's like, who do you think you're the most racist against? Australians, Lithuanians. That's just 'cause one guy named Lith ruined it for the rest of them. And yeah, yeah, and addicted to rocks. Did he name himself like Lithoida for a reason? Did you know that was Latin for rock? That's what I'm asking. Did he know? He just thought, man, that sounds really cool. Everyone's like, all right, rock. Oh, is it because it's Lilith? So they just took off the Lil because he's actually a trans woman? Because he wants to be a woman. The subconscious desire to be a woman. It could be. Well, then he would have his straight marriage if that was true, though. No, he would have his straight marriage if he was a trans woman. That's what he wants. Or does he want children? I don't. Yeah, that was before the accident. No, I don't know any. Oh, on God. Yeah, sometimes. What the fuck is going on? It's bedtime. No, yeah, come to bed. Yeah, come to bed. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Gay. Double triple gay. Almost safe. Yeah. Uh, it was far, but also near, but nearly far enough to be near to the far. Yeah. Yeah. It's always bugs have gotten me. Dig away. Yeah. Oh. You go to bed now? Oh god. Just the war. Oh. Oh god, he left me. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I'm bad. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah. Hello, rat. You got really go fine. Okay, I'll close Minecraft. You left me first. You were like, oh, I'm afraid of. Oh, oh. Am I blushing? Did he say blush? Oh gosh. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I don't know. Looking decent, looking good. I don't know where I am. What? Yeah. I mean, I hear it like 10 million times and you kind of let it work, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gone. Oh, fuck. Oh, I died. Stop. Stop it. Stop. I don't know, this is fun. No. These break ankles. Uh, oh, dog. I'm gonna explode. Right ahead. Oh, 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 no. Perhaps. Oh, I'm gonna say slur.
Do you want to know something funny, Bird? I didn't have my mic on the whole time.
No way.
Yeah, well, for most of it at least, because when I left, I didn't
Oh,
turn my
when you
mic
came,
back
okay.
on.
Yeah.
Because I can still talk to you, so it doesn't occur to me that the stream can't hear. I mean, the stream could hear you the whole time, though.
Yeah, that is
Is
true.
the
When
thing.
I was talking to it.
The stream didn't hear me say all those stupid, dumb, idiot things I said, like hindsight. Nobody heard the
This stream's still
hindsight.
going.
I know. Alright, the stream is over.